Welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matters to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. Ranking Member on Parliament Defense and Interior Committee, Reverend John Ntim Fordjour, has taken a swipe at President Mahama over what he describes as the sharp deterioration of Ghana's peace and security under the current administration. In a social media post, the Asin South Member of Parliament urged the President to prioritize restoring safety in the country rather than unleashing state power on political opponents. His comments followed the recent arrest of the New Patriotic Party's Bono Regional Chairman Kwame Bafo, known as Abronye, who has been charged with misdemeanor by the police. President Mahama, Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and Chairman of the National Security Council, for what it is worth, the deterioration of Ghana's peace, safety, and security under your watch in less than a year must rather be your utmost concern rather than going hard after your political opponents. Stop killing ants with sledgehammer and fix our security. Exacting maximum force of state security apparatus on opposition activities for the least infraction is a misplaced priority. Mr. Ntim Fordjour. I think by now you should bow down your head in shame. Because if we are talking about insecurity and then a temper with the peace of the citizen, I think we should be pointing a finger at the New Patriotic Party. We didn't rest. We didn't rest in this country. We saw how people were arrested. Didn't we see that? We saw how people were silenced not to talk about issues that matters to the government. Not to even point finger at the wrong side of your government. We saw it. We saw how everybody was silenced. And as we continue to preach and then sing a song about democracy, we didn't see that during your administration. We saw how people were arrested if they speak ill about your government. Everybody. So during your time, people were even cautious to talk. When people go on demonstration, they were arrested. But you people have been preaching about democracy. You kept on saying that you are supposed to voice out. No one must infringe on your right. And voicing out your concern is also your right. But when things were going bad, when the cedi to the dollar was skyrocketed, we couldn't speak. When we were paying users tax, when people kept increasing taxes on goods, taxes on staffs, we couldn't talk. We were mute. When police were attacking media personnel and journalists, we couldn't talk. We were mute. And today you had the confidence to say that under this current administration, there is no peace. Really? There is no peace. And so President Mahama should not focus on arresting people. Would President Mahama comes after you when you do the right thing? Was it President Mahama who went in to arrest Abronye, or it was Iyoko? Did we see President Mahama with a handcuff arresting someone in this country? We have the laws. And when you don't speak against it, you won't be taken by the law. But when you go against what is stated in the law, you will be taken. Because you are not doing the right thing. And we all know Abronye. We know what Abronye has been doing in this country. We know how he talks. He runs his mouth like a tap. We've seen it. And because then time, your government was in power. Because when we speak, you will come after us. And now the same person is telling us not to call a spade a spade. Wow. This is surprising, trust me. It is very, very surprising. See, we are not trying to do politics here, but if we should talk about a president that comes into power, or a government that comes into power and there is peace, and everybody can speak their mind, it has to do with this current administration here. Your time, we couldn't talk. We saw how people, armed men, thugs of your party moved into stations, beat people, and then you don't speak about it. You kept on shifting blames. And then now you sit in the comfort zone of your home and then you tell us that there is no peace in this country. Maybe you might actually associate that to the conflict that is going on. But with the Boko conflict, it started way back. It was even rampant during your time. As for the conflict, we would say that it is something that actually came as a shock, to the extent that we have some Ghanaians being refugees in other countries. And that we need to work towards that. If you are talking about that, I will bear with you. But if you sit at your comfort zone and tell me that since this government came into power, it's not even up to 1 year and there is no peace, and our security has been drained, then you are lying, please. With all due respect, you are lying. This is a big lie. It is this time that people, I would say it is this time that people actually feel comfortable to talk. It is only in Ghana that you go on demonstration and at the end you'll be arrested. We were mute. We saw how letters were signed into offices to take people off their position because they were speaking against your government. And then you see that, then you tell me that during this current administration, there is no peace. Wow. I think I should be clapping for you. Seriously. Abronye, because they've taken Abronye. And then you sit at your comfort zone and then you back Abronye, knowing fully well of what he's saying. See, if you're being given power in this country, we respect you. I'm not downgrading the position of anybody, but even an assemblyman is called honorable. It's because we have this kind of respect for you, regardless of the kind of position, whether it's little, whether it's huge, so long as we notice you to hold position in government, we give you that cordial respect. But some of you leaders do not see it as such. You don't see that position given to you as something that you need to value. As a leader, you need to watch your utterances. It's very key. Because you don't know. Maybe Abronye don't know. A time will come, maybe he will also want to become a president. Who knows? He wants to hold big opposition. And you think we will vote for somebody who runs his mouth like a tap? No. No. And as I said, the law is there. And no one is above the law. No one is above the law. Abronye has been picked by Iyoko. Investigations are ongoing. He has been remanded. And then you come out saying that the way President Mahama is coming after the opponent, speaking against the opponent, it tells a lot. It's a threat to the security. It's a threat to the MPP, not a threat to Ghanaians. So if you are stating this, I think you should be clear about it. It's a threat to your party, not to Ghanaians. I don't know why we want to politicize like every little thing. You know what Abronye has been doing. Into Wesumen Sanka. Come on. It's sad though. It's sad. Iyoko has gone to pick Abronye. Investigation back out here. We've not even per what he has done. Iyoko has not even come out to say that maybe per what he has done he will be arrested or not. He has been remanded and investigation are still ongoing. I was thinking we will all keep quiet and shut up till they are done with the investigation. Then we will know whether he's guilty or not. Not that during this current administration there is no peace and it's a threat to the peace of the country, it's a threat to the democracy, we cannot talk, the security. Massa, I beg. We've seen worse during the previous administration. So please, to the opposition, the micro minority, right? I believe that there is a lot to do. It's not everything you will have to be saying about it. And even with Mr. Ntim Fordjour, you've already made some statements and not cry. I want some more and cry. If you talk about something, with all due respect, with your integrity and everything, it shouldn't be with Abronye. Thank you for making time with me.